Here we are backstage, the Mercedes-Benz Interview Lounge. I'm Elvis Duran. She is Lizzo.
Yes, I am. Oh. Well, that's really sweet of you guys. Y'all didn't clap for Elvis.
You know what? I owe them all money.
Well, can I have some money? No,
I'm out. Welcome to Jingle Ball.
I'm here, baby. It's MSG, Madison Square Garden.
You've been rolling all year. You've been the businesswoman in showbiz all year, but now the year's coming to an end. Now you can celebrate the holidays and maybe a few days off on the way.
I'm celebrating the holidays by doing SNL with Eddie Murphy.
That's not so bad.
It's
with
the
Eddie
Christmas
Murphy,
episode.
Right. Good for you. That's the biggest episode of the year.
I know. Like, and Eddie Murphy, like, he hasn't been back since he was a cast member, so I'm ready.
Hey, can we tell them what we were talking about earlier?
We were talking about letting it all soak in.
Yeah, I was having a conversation, a private conversation with Lizzo earlier. I said, tonight, on the stage at Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
Look out in that crowd that's screaming for you, and just take a minute. And they love you.
Yeah.
You owe it to yourself. A gift to yourself is to stop down and, like,
smell
enjoy
the roses.
love.
Or smell the 20,000 people screaming. It's my dream to play you can look at any interview and they talk about my dreams or goals. It's to play Madison Square Garden. And I always take a moment on stage to kind of say thank you, but tonight's going to feel way different, way bigger.
What about other dreams coming true? Let's talk about Grammy nominations.
I couldn't have even dreamt that.
I'm going to ask you a question. Who got more nominations than Lizzo this year? Just say it. Just say it. It's okay to say it. Say it.
Nobody.
Your ego's out of control.
My head is too big for this room.
I forced it. I mean, good for you. This year, what year is this, 1990?
2019. The
Who's
Lord,
president?
our year, and God and Jesus and the Savior,
Ronald
2019.
Reagan is still president. In the year 2019, you really did a lot.
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah, and then some.
Well, hold on. Here comes 2020. Is there anything you want to leave behind in the year 2019 and just leave it there?
There's a lot. I mean, the last 10 years have been transformative. If you saw where I was in 2009, it was one of the lowest points in my life, and now I'm at one of the highest points. So I want to leave all of that back there, and I want to start fresh in 2020 and just, see what the world has to offer me, because it's already shown me so much this year. So
can you actually push a reset button at the end of the year and go, okay, new year? I mean,
especially at the end of a decade, you can. Well, I don't want to reset my Grammy nomination, so, so let's keep it rolling, baby.
You've been accused of many things, and one of them is being so positive, which is a good accusation.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know where
Guilty as charged.
Listen to you. Where does your positivity come from? There's got to be a definition of the place it comes from.
I think it comes from my humor. I think that I laugh when I'm sad, and I cry when I'm happy. So it's very strange. But I think I just have like a interesting sense of humor and perspective on life. I'm a silver lining, I think. And I think that's why you can feel that in my music.
There's so many people out there that don't recognize the fact that they are silver linings as well. And beyond your performances, beyond your music, you do something. This is not a question. Actually, it is. You do something that just lights people up. You give every one of us permission to say what's on our mind. If someone gives us grief, we don't let them get away with it. And we have a better life because of that.
Yeah.
I think you're an example for all of us in doing that. And so we
thank
thank
you.
That was not a question.
It was not a question. But when we can save the world, but we have to save ourselves first,
Yeah, you're right. It's like when you're on the airplane and they say, okay, if the oxygen mask falls down, you got to save yourself and then save the
Yeah, I mean,
bozo
there's a
next to you.
reason why they say that, because it really works. I mean, how can you be good to someone when you're not good to yourself? You don't even know how,
That's it. That's it. You're the best. Lizzo,
Aw,
congratulations on a great
we be
year.
having some deep
Come here,
talks.
come here, come here.
Our talks are so deep.
Come back anytime you want, and Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas to you, too.